How do men and women date differently? That is the topic of this video, but before I get into this, I gotta tell you, why is it that I'm wearing this shirt and these sweet swim trunks? Well, it's because I am in California. I'm trying to be on theme. How do you guys like the hat? What do you think? And I've actually been at a conference for the past, I've been in California for the past 5 days. First time actually being away from Jessica since the pandemic, and it's been nice actually. We both agree it's nice to miss each other, because you know what? We have spent a lot of time together throughout the pandemic together, and let me tell you, you get to really know a person throughout a pandemic, spending 24/7 with them. But I do miss you, baby. Anyways, I wanted to create this video because I've been talking to a lot of the guys at this conference, and most of them are men at this particular conference, and a lot of them are very, very successful entrepreneurs. And by the way, most of them are married, okay? Very happily married, and they're good guys. And we're talking about the difference between how it is that men and women date and how it is that they date differently. And what we basically landed on is that men date with a very sex-focused style. Basically, when we are dating, we're focused on sleeping with the woman that we are attracted to, okay? That is the main focus of 90% of guys. It's not to say that we don't want relationships, it's not to say that we don't want love, but that's how we date, okay? Whereas women tend to be dating much more emotion-focused. Emotion first, sex second. And that is because for most women, in order to enjoy sex, you need to have an emotional connection. And the sad reality of just the male species is that men can sleep with a woman, have a great time and enjoy it with absolutely zero emotional connection. And it was really interesting to talk about it with these guys because frankly, I have not had a lot of time spent with new groups of guys in many years since the pandemic. And we got into this conversation. I thought it was like a super interesting thing to be talking about with all you guys, a little behind the scenes with some really, really successful guys. And the thing is, when we're dating sex first, in order for us to really build a deep emotional connection with a woman, we kind of need the woman to hold off on that in order for the emotional connection to build. Essentially, like we need to get out of our own way. Because if we dated the way that we wanted to date, guess what? We'd be sleeping with a woman on the first date every single time. And then we'd be like, wait a second, I don't even know this woman. I'm going to go into the bedroom to get on theme here. Let's see. So now there's a weird angle. So that is one of the things that really came out of this. So how does this apply to your dating life and some maybe shifts that you can make? Well, in Love Accelerator, one of the big things we talk about is really waiting to sleep with a person before you build emotional attraction or deep emotional connection. By the way, there's nothing new there. I mean, this is something that's been talked about for years on end, but I think the reason why I think a lot of people, women in particular, struggle to do that is because they don't really understand this concept of men dating sex first and women dating emotion first. So what I really want you to be thinking about is as you are getting out there and you're meeting new guys and you're going on dates, to really what we call little love step number 5, which is pacing, slowing things down and allowing the connection to build on a deeper emotional level before anything gets sexual. And what we're always looking for, we call it so we have a 5-date principle. Obviously, common sense always prevails, but generally speaking, wait 5 dates. Plus, we want to know if a guy has relationship intent, if he is open to the idea of a relationship before sleeping with a guy. Now, you don't have to be in an exclusive committed relationship with a guy before, the way we teach things, before sleeping with someone. I think that's unrealistic in today's, current dating scene. Plus, honestly, it's not really that pragmatic. You kind of want to understand sexual compatibility before doing that. So as you're getting out there and dating, really be thinking about this. And I kind of look at myself as being your kind of like big brother watching out for you when you're going out there and dating. I want to protect you from the types of guys who only want short-term flings, short-term situations. And if you can learn to really pace and be disciplined throughout that period, what's going to happen is the guys that actually are open to a relationship, notice that's, most guys are pretty open to a relationship, but some guys only want sex. Those are the guys who are going to stick around. They're going to really get to know you on a deep emotional level. You're going to build a real connection. Then you sleep together versus the guys who only want one thing. They're not going to go on 5 dates with you. They're going to kind of go away into the night and you're never going to hear from them. And that's a good thing. That is a good thing. So that is why we pace. That is why we do this stuff. And that's why we teach little love step number 5 in Love Accelerator. So anyways, I want to create this quick video. I want to create some different type of stuff, and I want to hear from you guys in the comment below. What do you guys think of this shirt? I want you guys to comment in the video below, or in the comments below. Do you agree that men and women date differently, and what has been your experience on this front? And if you do enjoy this video, if you want these types of videos, I gotta spice things up. This channel has been around for now like 7 years. It's time to do some weird stuff and just give you guys a little behind the scenes into my life and what it is that I'm doing. So if you enjoy this, give it a like, give it a subscribe, do all that good stuff. And if you want a little help in your love life, just go to lovestrategies.com, because we have all the resources that you will want and need, the community, the love, everything you want as you get out there and find love. All right, speak to you soon, and I'll talk to you guys when I get back to Boston. All right, bye-bye.